don't believe in miracles? Well, man, what's this? Introducing Beyond Fried Chicken. KFC Beyond Fried Chicken. It's a Kentucky Fried Miracle.
It tastes like fried chicken, but it's made of plants. It's a Kentucky Fried Miracle.
We need to talk about this KFC thing. So it's January, and everyone's looking to make a healthy lifestyle change or better themselves in some way. The gym is full, the vegan section of the grocery store is all sold out. I mean, I couldn't even get mayo for the last 2 weeks. People are trying newer and healthier things. Some people are even doing veganuary, which I highly suggest if you're looking to start the new year off right, trying a vegan diet, and especially if you need a little peer pressure to help push you along. And then there's this. I didn't even know about this until this morning, and apparently I'm the only one in the world who didn't know, at least on YouTube. That's how it looks. I remember KFC testing out these Beyond Meat products in around 2019. I remember when they were announced it, and it was like overseas in the UK and whatnot, and I just didn't care. I try not to eat fast food and instead just go to local restaurants that serve vegan food. But these KFC nuggets, they're interesting. And to be honest, they made me want to try them out and maybe even review them here on the channel. But the report of the week already did that for me.
Inedible. Totally inedible.
No, he's right. They're inedible because they're cooked in the same oil as the regular chicken. In fact, KFC themselves say, quote, "It's not prepared in a vegan or vegetarian manner." And it wasn't really that disappointing because, let's be real, it's KFC. But it really made me wonder, who's this for? What's the point? And as I continued to watch the Report of the Week's video, I realized that a lot of his opinions on the motives of these fast food companies, especially KFC in this case, and why they do this sort of thing, our opinions are pretty much one and the same. I mean, dead on. Everything he said is exactly what I would have said and what I'm going to say throughout the rest of this video. So what I want to do here now, since the Report of the Week already went and tried the chicken for me, I'm going to play a couple clips from his video, and then I'm going to give my insights as well.
Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thanks for being here. Alright, one quick thought that I have on the Beyond Foods. Some people, they might take this the wrong way, and I hope people don't, but this is just my impression of it from what I've seen in terms of the fast food industry, and what I've seen how other people react to this as well. Obviously the Beyond Foods, be that whatever it might be, I know it's like a different company, but you start having these plant-based alternatives. Back in 2019 you had Burger King that had the Impossible Whopper, and then Pizza Hut, I know they did the Beyond Sausage Pizza, I think it was, and now you have KFC doing the Beyond Fried Chicken.
I remember this. I had just gone vegan back in 2017, and I remember for the first few years, I had to do a lot of question and answering and do a lot of back and forth with people. What is a vegan? Is it like keto? Do you eat eggs? Do you eat fish? And then like in 2019, suddenly everyone's a vegan. I mean, at least temporarily. People were doing the Vegan for a Week challenge and Meatless Mondays, and veganism was just so visible. And to this day, I've never had to explain my diet or what veganism is since that huge spike in interest back in 2019. Interestingly enough, Beyond Meat stock also hit an all-time high that summer. And Burger King, which launched the Impossible Whopper in 2019, had its best earnings since 2013. Now, obviously, that's not directly due to the Impossible Whopper, but what we do know is that perception is king. If a restaurant has the illusion of health, or at least the perception of healthy options, then they're gonna get more buzz. And customers that may have been skipping out are like, hey, let me get the Beyond KFC Nuggets. I mean, they're made from plants, so they gotta be healthier than chicken, right? And the other customers who love the meat menu but know they should be eating cleaner now have a justification to keep going there because they can say, well, as long as I get the alternative every once in a while, then it's not so bad.
What I have seen in terms of the fast food market in general, and the average fast food consumer, is that these are more or less treated essentially as short-term gimmicks than any serious alternative to, to the existing items on the menu. These just strike me as just, even if they're introduced to the menu for a while, they're treated anyway by the companies and the consumers alike as short-lived promotions. And again, they obviously have their base that they appeal to, but then the broader appeal to, I think, the general public kind of dies down.
Exactly. KFC is not interested in health. Burger King and Pizza Hut, they're not interested in health. They're simply capitalizing on a market trend because now more than ever, people are concerned with healthy food, local food, and thankfully, food that never had a face. What we need to be aware of is that just like the stock market, there's a food market. And people are watching these trend lines and watching what's hot and what's profitable in order to help these businesses diversify and be able to keep up with the times. And so it's just numbers on a spreadsheet to them.
Beyond Fried Chicken made from plants, you can see the box has a lot of green on it, obviously to represent all the money that KFC hopes to make from this promotion.
Yeah. For me, this is where the real damage is done. Fast food restaurants operate at such high scale that if they actually made any tangible progress towards plant-based or vegan food, it would literally change the world almost overnight. What KFC in this case, in my opinion, and a lot of these other companies are doing is greenwashing. Oh, are you concerned about animal welfare and the environmental and health impacts of meat and dairy? Don't worry about that, friend, because the Colonel has something special for you. Beyond Nuggets, and they're completely vegan with 40% less saturated fat than normal chicken. Until we fry them in the same oil as the chicken, raising the fat content, and since they have about the same amount of sodium, they're basically identical health-wise. But anyway, you can help save the planet by getting your chicken fix at KFC. And they're only about $1.50 more than any comparable menu item. Ain't that a KFC miracle? My problem isn't with Beyond, Impossible, or any of the other fast food companies, because their products are really necessary to help bring die-hard meat eaters over to even considering going vegan or considering even eating less meat. My problem is with KFC, Burger King, and other fast food companies acting like these small-time promotions are really good faith efforts towards curbing climate change or providing customers with healthy options. So in conclusion, is it better for you than a regular nugget? No. Does it at least taste better than a regular nugget? No. So what's the point? For businesses, it's how can we capture health-conscious dollars without having to change much of anything? For people, it's how can I feel better about my diet and feel like I'm making progress without having to really change too much? And where those two interests meet, you'll find the KFC Beyond Nuggets. But I'm not going to leave you on a dark note. The reality is that these products, though imperfect, are necessary to helping transition the world to a more plant-based lifestyle. There are millions of people who have probably never considered vegan food that are now open to the idea because they see plant-based options at these meat-heavy restaurants. To these companies, veganism may just be a gimmick for now. But interest in healthy food, in vegan food, is only on the rise, and my opinion is that today's gimmick will be tomorrow's health standard. That's enough ranting for one day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, please. If you want to see more from me or more from Suddenly Vegan, be sure to subscribe, as I'll be coming out with new videos very soon. Suddenly Vegan, signing off.